Alright, this is episode I don't even know of Where Was I? It's been a while. Um, supposed to be a little diary project, and I just kind of let it go. Um, so, so I thought it was time to come and let my brain stall again on video. So that's 30 seconds and I've said nothing. um, my mask is sitting over there on top of some white chocolate covered pretzels. I'm currently carb cycling, and I was up to about 200 pounds, and at 6'1", I'm really narrow, like narrow shoulders, small frame, so I don't carry a lot of weight, and when I do, it goes straight to my stomach. So I've been avoiding those pretzels over there, although, and I don't even like white chocolate, but you know, when you're carb cycling, it's kind of like, huh, candy, I want that now. So I'm going to leave here, go to the local grocery store and pick up some meat, because that's zero carbs. Um, I thought that I would mention something about COVID. They just have been talking about this, what is it, B117? I call it BB8. Is that just the thought of a crazed robotic assassin, something like a Terminator? They said it's very highly contagious, and so what do? Am I supposed to be wearing my mask now where there's no other person in the building? I mean, I go to a gym where they encourage social distancing, but few and far between wear masks while they're working out, although I've seen more recently. I've been lucky, I guess, so far. I haven't contracted the disease or the virus. I had gone to Chambersburg recently and got a test, and you just take a little Q-tip, put it up each nostril, twirl it around for 10 or 15 seconds, and then put it in the other nostrils, twirl it around for 10 or 15 seconds, and then you drop it in a little vial with some liquid in there, handed it back to the pharmacist, and then I got an email response saying that I was negative. But then, you know, I could have left there and gone somewhere and contracted the virus. So there should be some type of a rapid test where you can test weekly or regularly at a low cost. The one customer said that they had to pay $188, or they were billed $188. They were told by their employer, in order to come back, you have to get a COVID test, because they responsibly had mentioned that they were showing some symptoms, but then they got hit with a bill for being responsible. And I'm sure if that happens, there are going to be a lot of people that are just going to brush things off as an allergy or something, because they don't want to pay to get a test, or they don't want to lose the income. So, but I did come back negative for that period in time, or for that one test. And I guess, I did purchase some masks, some more masks from Rite Aid. I got a camouflage mask, an American flag mask, and another black mask. I don't know if I got this one at Rite Aid or not, but it's just a plain black mask. And then, you know, if I pick it up, is it contaminated now? I have it sitting on top of a tissue. I pulled a new tissue out of the tissue box, as opposed to taking one out of the trash can. And then I put the mask on top of that brand new tissue. So what's the universal precaution? I remember years ago I took part in an AIDS class at the Red Cross, and they were concerned about people contracting the disease, and it was a big deal. It took a certain amount of time for the antibodies to build up, so they said that you could have sex with someone, get HIV, but not show positive. So I had a back and forth on Twitter recently that the person from, what was her name, Pramila, I guess a congressman or a senator, said that they blamed the Republicans for not wearing a mask and while they were hiding out from these protesters that broke into the Capitol. And she said that she got COVID from one of those Republicans. And I didn't know. I know they have contact tracing, but I didn't see how she could pinpoint it to a specific person, or how did she know that she didn't get it at the grocery store or at a family gathering where they weren't wearing masks. There was something I saw about RNA or DNA that you can determine specifically who you got it from if you have a sample of their, I don't know. There's so much I don't know about this. One thing I do want to say is that whenever I see these people that complain about people in their cars, driving alone, and wearing a mask, who cares? Just, keep walking in the sidewalk, or if you're in your car and you pass somebody and they're in their car with a mask on, just cut them some slack. Maybe they're going from one place to another, it's a short hop, and they just don't want to bother taking the mask off. And also, I know that when I go outside and it's like 30 degrees, I've ridden motorcycle and I wear, a balaclava, just a ski mask, and it keeps my nose and my mouth and my face warmer than having the cold air blow. So, who cares? Who cares what anybody is wearing while they drive in their car? It's none of your business. So if you think that's some great opportunity for you to mock somebody, good for you. But is it protecting them? They're in their car, no one else to breathe on them. Probably not. But I don't know. They're coming out with new stuff all the time, changing the rules. Going way back when they said that they didn't encourage people to wear masks, and then they flipped on that, and then we're supposed to wear the masks. I guess originally they were trying to conserve the masks for the healthcare professionals. And then there's a gentleman on Twitter, Babar, a Canadian politician maybe they work in the healthcare profession, but they were saying that in their area, there is no surge. They laid off like 95 nurses in various hospitals. There were something like 300 COVID patients, and that there is no shortage on hospital beds. And so this individual, Babar, B-A-B-A-R, on that I saw on a Twitter post, they said that this lockdown is more dangerous than the disease, in his opinion. And he noted commentary from people, surveys where the people said they're more depressed. The number of suicides, I don't know if they said it increased by fourfold. But certainly the lockdown is causing people financial difficulties, and maybe a little segue into the drama at the Capitol. I posted on Facebook about the Air Force woman that was shot, and that I also was like, a rest in peace. She's a life. She's a human. She was killed. Whether it was through her own stupidity or somebody else's fear or somebody else doing what they thought was their responsible duty. I'm going to shoot this person because they're a hazard or a threat to the lives of these people that I'm in charge of protecting here at the Capitol. Or, however you look at it, I look at it as a human life, the same as I look at the Capitol police officer that was hit in the head with a fire extinguisher. He was only, 30 or 40 years old? And, he's gone. Hit in the head, swelling on the brain, and then just, died. Popped in the head with a fire extinguisher. And there were, from what I saw online, there were some people that were their whole purpose was to go in and to cause trouble, to rip stuff up. There was a thing on NPR this morning as I was driving here to work, and the audio that they had, it was ridiculous. I'm sure there were some mean characters that had a goal of disrupting the election or the ratification of the electoral votes. Is that what it was? But there were also people that are just idiots roaming around the Capitol. The doors are open. Hey, I'm bored. Let me go in there. And you should just seek out that NPR audio of the Capitol and what they sounded like. And they mentioned that a couple of people got on to Mike Pence's podium or lectern or something, were giving speeches like a high school play. I mean, these people, you can call them insurrectionists, but you can also call them bozos. Taking selfies. If these were hardened criminals hell-bent on overthrowing the government, well, let me take a selfie. Let me post, a picture of myself holding stolen property or rifling through a desk here inside the Capitol. Like, it's, who does that? Anyway, again, video diary is pretty much going to be for me, unless my brother takes 10-15 minutes of his day to listen to my rambling. But if he wants that, he can just call me up and invite me over to walk Jasper. I love that dog. I don't like walking him sometimes because he just... Actually, no. It's not Jasper. It's the people that are on the rail trail. Those bicyclists, those fellow walkers, they need to find a time when I'm not there with Jasper, so I don't have to worry about a bell on a bicycle. Ding, ding. I don't want to deal with other people. I just want to have fun with Jasper. My brother's the one with the arm, so he gets to throw the ball. I guess I could throw the ball, but it wouldn't be the same. He's got a squeaky ball, and he's got 2 or 3 of them, really. And he throws them at Jasper, and he can throw them. He throws it up in the air, and Jasper will catch it on the bounce. He'll just... he's just a real happy, loving dog. He adores my brother. Just loves my brother. I'm jealous. All right. That's 13 minutes and 13 seconds just went by. Woo! Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you all are doing well. I hope you watched maybe some football today. I'm not a big sports fan, but I know there's football on today, Sunday, January 17th. And guess that's it.